Hey everyone, look right over here at the screen. Make sure your hands and feet are still and that you are prepared to hear God's word. Last week, we learned all about Moses, Pharaoh, and the plagues on Egypt. The last and final plague was the worst of all, way worse than the gnats, flies, frogs, locusts, and hail. God told Moses to tell Pharaoh that the last plague would be so terrible that it would change his heart and he would let the people go. Every firstborn son and every firstborn male animal would die. Can you imagine how sad that was? Every firstborn male. In a country as big as Egypt, that must have been thousands of people and animals. God had a plan to protect the Israelites from this plague. God gave Moses instructions on how his own people were to prepare so that they could avoid the last plague. If they followed the set of instructions, then the plague would skip over them. He said that every family was to take a 1-year-old lamb, one that was perfect in every way, and prepare a meal. Every detail was given to them, from how to cook the meat all the way down to what to wear during this meal. They were to take some of the blood from the lamb and smear it on the sides and the tops of the doorway of their homes. God said in Exodus 12:12 through 13, "That night I will go through the land of Egypt. I will kill all the firstborn of animals and people in the land of Egypt. I will punish all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord. But the blood will be a sign on the houses where you are. When I see the blood, I will pass over you. Nothing terrible will hurt you when I punish the land of Egypt." God would save the lives of the firstborn Israelites. At midnight, God killed all the firstborn sons in the land of Egypt. The firstborn son of Pharaoh died. Even the firstborn of the prisoner in jail died. Also, all the firstborn farm animals died. Pharaoh, his officers, and all the Egyptians got up during the night. Someone had died in every single house. So there was a loud crying everywhere in Egypt after this had happened. This was the turning point for Pharaoh. In the middle of the night, Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron. He said to them, "Get up and leave my people. You and your people may do as you have asked. Go and worship God. Go take all of your sheep and cattle as you have asked. Go and also bless me." He is finally going to let them go. Let's say today's bottom line: Jesus set me free. Together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus set me free. Not only were they free to go, but the Egyptians actually asked them to hurry. They were afraid if the Israelites didn't leave, all the Egyptians would die. It was a terrible day for Egyptians, but it led to the Israelites' freedom from slavery. If they followed the instructions from Moses and Aaron, their houses were passed over from death. God had a plan for his people. God commanded the Israelites to celebrate this time for years to come. Passover is even celebrated today. Passover became a celebration for the Israelites to remember the day that they were set free. Let's say today's bottom line one more time. Jesus set me free. Together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus set me free. See you guys soon.